She rejects him because he's black? She said she would never be able to marry him, so he starts drinking to escape reality. His servant tells him that he is partly to blame for confusing one sister with the other because he thought her name was Anastasia. Then he begins to remember his entire past. He says that his father, Duke Alfred, had two wives. One came from a noble family and was his father's official wife. The other was his mother, a very famous artist in Ipsandria. Once, while playing, he fell and hurt himself. His father's first wife approached him and offered him a sweet to calm him down. He happily accepted and ate it. She said she had prepared it herself and commented on how confident he was to eat a sweet made by her. He replied that it was because it was delicious. He loved sweets, all kinds, especially chocolate. She stood up and said that next time she would bake some cookies for him to eat, but then his father summoned him and his mother for a meeting. His father declared that all the children he had with his official wife Laura were girls, and that he was the only male child. Because of that, he would inherit the title of Duke. However, his father's official wife was watching with a dark expression, so intense that it frightened him. The next day, she took her own life. Her daughters cried, asking why their mother would poison the sweets she herself had made. But it was likely that she had intended to poison the boy before he was officially declared the heir. Since he had already been declared, poisoning him would have made her immediately suspicious. Because of this, he studied relentlessly and rejected countless marriage proposals from noble women. That was when his best friend came to talk about an invitation to a party hosted by a baron from the rural region. He said it seemed invitations had been sent to all wealthy, unmarried nobles from prestigious houses. He also mentioned that the baron was known for having serious financial problems. They were on the verge of bankruptcy, so he organized a party to showcase his daughter. He said it was despicable, but added that he had heard rumors that the daughter was beautiful. Still, he said he already had a fiancée and wouldn't be able to attend, then asked Kiros if he would go. Kiros said he had no interest. One of the noblewomen approached Kiros offering him some sweets. However, he was reminded of the cookies the woman had once intended to poison him with, so he accepted politely but with a look of disdain. The women felt awkward because they genuinely wanted to be kind to him. They were desperate to marry him. His friend noticed this. He commented that the women were very fond of him. Kiros replied that they didn't like him. They liked his title and his money. He said that deep down, all women despised his lineage. They all admired his beauty and often commented on his skin color, saying he took after his mother. His friend said he understood, but that Kiros couldn't remain single forever. Because he was the son of a duke, he needed to have a descendant to continue his bloodline. His friend asked what kind of woman could possibly win his heart. Kiros admitted that his friend might be right. He thought that a baron's daughter might be the right choice, someone better than those noble women. He said he didn't want love. He simply didn't want to marry those women. That was what he believed until he met the red-haired girl. When she said she loved the culture of Ipsandria, he fell in love. That was how he met the girl, but she slipped through his fingers, so he went to the baron's estate looking for her. That was when he saw the baron's other daughter. He assumed the blonde girl's name was Mary and the other one Anastasia, but he didn't care about the blonde at all. He searched everywhere for the red-haired girl. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't find her anywhere. That was when he decided to send the letter. He believed her name was Anastasia. When he heard that the carriage had overturned, he thought he had lost the red-haired girl, the only woman he had ever fallen in love with. But then the woman he believed to be Anastasia appeared, and he realized she was the red-haired girl